But as NETINT made a very clever choice to have a form factor that is based on NVMe, so like a disk. That means on a regular 1 rack unit server, you can put up to 8 or 10 modules. So that's a game changer, actually. If you were just PCI Express, like a GPU, like a regular GPU, you could put 1, maybe 2 per 1 rack unit per server. Otherwise, you will need very big servers that are very, very costly. So no, the form factor is also a game changer. So we've been working with you actually for 6 months or 1 year now, and trying to make it work for our broadcast use cases, which is a little bit different to what you've been used to doing up to now. As I said, we have very strong requirements on constant bitrate and the TS compliance and so on, which required a little bit of modification on both sides. But I think now we've nailed it, Mark, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's worth pointing out to the listeners, there's a perception about hardware, silicon encoders, that actually is largely correct. At least it was, and it is for other products, not ours. But here's the perception. The perception is that encoder, no matter how good or not so good it is like frozen in time at the moment that chip is taped out. It can never be changed. It's just kind of fixed. So if it works for you, great. If it doesn't, well, you have to wait for the next generation. One of the things that also is very smart about how we approached it is certainly there's elements of, for example, the rate control, which is lockdown. Choices had to be made. It's hardwired in silicon. The gates are all, that can't be changed. But so much around the encoder can be modified with a firmware update. And so we're actually able to take what normally is a piece of silicon that's pretty, kind of fixed function. And even years after that product has been released to market, we can make it do things that normally you wouldn't be able to.